Howdy folks, RayCat74, welcome back to the basement of Solitude. It is January 1st, 2023 at about 21:07. That's 9:07 p.m. for those of you that don't do 24-hour clock. I don't remember if I had an update in December. I've been working a lot, hauling lots of potatoes, going a lot of weird places on a very weird schedule. Actually, no schedule whatsoever. It's just been go there when they want you and hope you can make the delivery on time. FragMan over on Fur Affinity said that he doesn't even know how to tie a tie. And well, I know 3 ways, so I figured what the hell. New year, I'll show. Collar up, drape the tie around, fold the collar back down over it, because that's where it's going to go anyway. Now, as far as how long you make the tail part, I go about that long. So, my beard's going to get in the way. Pull against the back of the neck just a little bit to give a little tension. Pinch. I'm going to start with a half Windsor. It's real easy to do. Looks pretty good. So, over the top, around back, up the middle. Dress it up a little bit. Pull it a little snug. Get the slack out. Then around behind, across, up, and down through the middle. You're going to have to work with it a little bit to straighten it up. And if you do it right, the end should be fairly close. Now that's a little short and fat because I've been drinking. This bottle was full yesterday when I got home. I've only been home about 36 hours. Okay, let's do that again, just so that you can see a little better here. Aim that down a smidge. There we go. Less ugly, more tie. Okay, over the top, I'm holding it with my thumb here in the middle. So, around one side, pull the slack out, nice and snug, around without catching my beard in it, all the way around, then up, and then through. There we go. That's much better. Pull it as snug as you're going to. Dress out the top. Snug it down a touch. And if you do it right, the end should tuck through here and not be longer than the end of the tie. If you need a tie tack or a tie bar, boom. Okay. Also, there's a seam on the inside. You don't want that showing. The more difficult is the full Windsor. And it starts off just like the half Windsor. Over the top. Hold, pinch. Up through the middle. Around back. And this is where it goes different. Because when we come around this side, we go up and in, pulling as much of that through as we can. Then holding it here, over and up, down. Now this one holds its shape much, much better. Nice and wide. I take the edges and do this. Again, tuck the tail through the label, and tie tack or tie bar if you need to. So let me do that one again. Again, that's the more difficult, but it's also a lot more impressive. Pardon the scraggly. I'm not impressing anybody, so I don't care. So, beard, why not? Nobody cares. Across, up. Tighten it up. All the slack out that you can without making it so tight you can't move it. Around the back and then up through the middle. Again, pull the slack out while keeping the tie as flat as possible. Then around the front, up through the middle, down, pull, pull, straighten it up, square it out, and as you can see, it'll go through the label, tie tack, tie bar as needed. I was in my low teens, like 13 or 14, when I learned how to tie a tie. And one of the last times I talked to my grandpa, on my dad's side, he showed me the way he ties his tie. Because, well, lazy people are the mother of invention. They're a mother of something, that's for certain. But in any case, across, around, up, then through the outer layer, snugging it up and straightening it without pulling the hair out of your beard. That happens on occasion. It's nowhere near as impressive. It's nowhere near as nice. If on the, as you can see here, the tail is longer than the front, you can cheat. Tuck that inside. Then tie tack or tie bar. It's kind of like my grandpa's tugboat bowline when they sent him the wrong end of the string or the line. So, stop knocking stuff off the thing here. It's a lot harder to do when you have a big bushy beard. So, again, pinch in the middle, wrap around a second time, up through the middle, down through the outer loop. Snug it up, pull it tight, dress it, make it flat, and this time the tail is not sticking out. But it should still tuck in through the label. So, I hope that helps. It's one of the few useless skills that I have that anybody might actually want to know about. This is an all-silk tie. It's a very nice tie. I hardly ever wear ties, but when I do, I tie them myself. Anyhow, you may be able to see right there, that's an Anycubit Photon Mono 4K, brand new. I only took it out of the box yesterday, shortly after I got home. And then the lit up one is the curing station. Now, right at the moment, it's curing the test print that comes on the with the printer. Give me a second. It'll automatically stop. And it's going to get pissed off at me here for a little bit and beep. Okay, fine. In any case, that's the test print. As far as stuff going around here, whiskey shelf. I've got a bunch of bourbons, a couple of Irish, some rye, and it's all going to go away. I'm not going to restock it once it's empty. Over on this side of my desk, I've got a... How the hell do you pronounce that? That company. This is good stuff. I'd say it's better than what I make, because I've never tried to clone this. Viking's Blood. I've got Compass Box Spice Tree. It's good stuff. Their Peat Monster was okay. I wouldn't turn it down. I've tried several other Compass Box blends and really don't care for them much. Oh, that's a lot lower than I thought it was. Port Charlotte Heavily Peated 10-year-old. I've got a backup bottle because this one's down to about here. And my favorite scotch, Lagavulin 16. I only have the one bottle at the moment because this stuff is right at $100 a bottle. And this is opened, so when it comes to liquor stuff, I want to have an unopened bottle, an opened bottle of the last two, the Port Charlotte and the Lagavulin. Everything else is going to be an, you know, occasional. But in any case, that's how to tie a tie. By the way, that's not all soda. About 4 ounces of that is the rye whiskey. Okay. That got twisted around somewhere. Why is that twisted? Okay, there it is. Seam goes on the inside. And yes, I can do this without looking in the mirror. It's just practice. I have not done it with this much beard before. So, That's a little bit of a challenge. Again, just as you go through, dress it up, pull it nice and snug, try and get it to stay as flat as possible. As far as quality of a tie, I've gotten ties from Goodwill, I've gotten ties from yard sales, I've gotten ties from Walmart. I don't actually remember where I got this tie. It might have been off of eBay. Okay. Label's way down here. The end is right here. You can tuck that into the shirt and not have to worry about it. But you still might want tie tack or tie bar if you care. Tie tacks, I've seen some of them where they've got a little chain. It goes through the button here and then pins to the shirt, or pins to the tie rather. But as far as where you get ties, I don't think it matters. Unless you're like super label conscious. Rush Limbaugh, back when I actually listened to the guy on the radio, may he rest in peace if he's resting anywhere, had a sponsor that had their own tie company. It was like Webley or something like that. It had a butterfly design on the label. Really nice ties. Really expensive too. Don't knock them. But I'm not paying $50 for a damn tie. I believe I got this one off of eBay, and I think it was more to have it delivered than it was to pay for the tie. And I don't think I paid more than like $10 for delivery. So you can do cheap ties, do a better knot, and they'll be fine. Anyhow, to hang them up, get the ends about even, grab it in the middle, fold it over, hang that on the bottom bar of your hanger, or fold it one more time, get your sandwich baggie and put this in there. If you have a mothball handy, great. Especially if you don't use ties very often. So, okay, this is 18 minutes of me rambling. Like I said, I've been drinking. We've tied a couple of ties. I'm working a lot. One of these days, I will do... Yes, I keep this under my desk. Actually, in my desk. I will do a combustible paper cartridge. I'm going to try and do it in a short version, where quick steps and then cut it together so that it's not 4 20-minute long videos. Anyhow, speaking of 20-minute long videos, it's at 19 minutes. I'm going to end this. I hope you all had a happy new year. I did not. I hope your 2023 is a lot better than I expect mine to be. See you around, folks. If you liked today's video, folks, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, tick the little bell icon for all notifications, and remember to share this on all your social media platforms so your friends can enjoy my content as well. Thank you.